Yo, welcome to a brand new episode of Society and Pop Culture 101. But this is a special episode. It's not like our usual episodes. We got to make a pivot tonight. But trust and believe, when we make our pivots, we always make good pivots. And on today's episode, we got my boy, my homie,
Gotta turn to
JB.
the
And
right.
tonight we are doing a collaboration of Society and
Hey,
Pop Culture 101
hey, hey,
and JB
hey,
versus the world.
hey. You see, I put the car in park after the pivot. I had to turn the brakes on a little bit. You know
Oh,
what I'm
oh
saying? What's
yeah,
going on,
yeah,
everybody? You know what I'm saying? We pivoted tonight.
yeah. Shout out to our sister Nova Kane.
Yes.
Nova Kane, instructor Nova
Did
Kane.
you say no? Did you
Um,
say no?
I said Nova, instructor Nova Kane. She
Oh,
couldn't be here tonight, but we're gonna proceed and go on because tonight we are talking about Daredevil. We're reviewing Daredevil. We're going to talk about some of the things we like, some of the things we didn't like, if there are any things that we didn't like, and some of our favorite characters. All right,
yeah.
JB,
All
what's
right.
up?
Well, so for those of you, I'm trying to find the thing, the nice thing that you made for me earlier. If you're not aware, from this point forward, a spoiler alert is now in effect. So if you have not finished all of Daredevil season 2 of Born Again, watch it, come back, drop your comments and thoughts below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all the other stuff. We'll be here all the time for you. All
Yeah,
right, my brother.
hold on. You forgot to do the thing.
I forgot to do
From
the
this
thing.
point on, baby.
From
Spoiler
this point
alert.
on, it's a spoiler alert. From this point forward. So first things first. Was this better than season 1 to you, my brother?
Was it better than season one? I'm gonna say yes because, and my thoughts are because of how it was written last time and how it was written this time. It feels like there were I am really messing up my words tonight. There were it's
Sound it
more
out.
of intentional. Yeah, I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there. It's more intentional this season than it was last season. So it feels more cohesive now. So yeah, season two way better than season one. What about you?
Well,
What you think?
I personally think that this was leagues above season 1. There were some directorial issues, and there's a lot of push and
True.
pull, and you can see that by the end of season 1, they kind of got it together, and they're going down a thread, and they're able to successfully follow that thread, and we were able to get the season from here based off of those follow through. So not a lot of executive meddling, not a lot of back and forth. There was one clear cohesive vision, and they were able to follow it through, and that's how we got the season we got. And you can tell in the quality in which we got from this season. So yeah, way better than season 1 to me.
Man, and I think the one thing that I liked about season two is the cinematography of it all. I know it was very similar, but there were like the colors, the way everything was when Bullseye was on the screen, it's all blue. When Daredevil's on the screen, it's red. Like those little details here and there is what really made this season shine. That and Mr. Charles. Mr.
Mr.
Charles is my
Charles,
boy.
what's going on, sister? And down in
What's
the
up, Nova
comments,
Kane?
the student section, right? That's yeah, that's y'all
Oh
thing
yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
the student section. That's what we call it. We call it the
That's
student
what y'all
section.
do. That's what y'all do. Yeah, I don't have a name for mine yet. I don't know.
It's
I'm a
coming. You'll
workshop it.
figure it out.
I'm a workshop it.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah, you're right. Cinematography was definitely a top notch. Like again, just the big difference between this season and last season is that it's just all the way through. There was a unified vision on what they wanted and the story they wanted to
yeah.
tell. We could see that clearly.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, we will be going. We will be doing this review on the season in a format that is very true to how I've done on my channel for years. Where we kind of go through various aspects of the show. We'll give it a thumbs up. We'll give it a thumbs down. And you guys in the comment section, let us know what you think of the certain things that you saw with the show. Is it a thumbs up or is it a thumbs down for you? Tell us why, all the other stuff. And let's start off with the acting.
All right. What we got?
Brother, brother, what you think?
Okay, so acting wise, I think the acting was very solid. Everybody knew their assignments and they stuck to them. Um, I think Charlie Cox is always great as Daredevil. Deborah Ann Wall is always good as Karen, even though in that first series, not the first season, but the first series, she kind of got on my nerves a little bit.
She got on my
Um,
nerves this season, to be honest, but I feel you.
it felt more cohesive with her. I was disappointed that Foggy's not here, and I think if there was a ding for me, I think that's it. Even though we did get to see him from time to time, but yeah, I think acting overall was really great. Everybody was really good. Um, by the way, the reason that I'm having issues hearing is because my headphones sound muffled, and it sounds really weird in my ear. I don't sound muffled, do I?
Nah, you sound very clear.
Okay.
Crisp
Okay,
even.
it's just my Sony's right now. I get it. What did you think about the acting?
Yeah, I agree with you. Charlie Cox is he's Daredevil. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. He is the man himself. We talking about these superheroes
Facts.
or like perfect casting. Charlie Cox is perfect as Daredevil. Vincent D'Onofrio is a top five comic book villain casting, live action movie, whatever. If you want to fight me about it, you absolutely can. But also in that same arena, Wilson Bethel as Bullseye.
Bro,
Good God. Good
bro.
God. That
Get that man a
season
standing ovation.
season MVP for me
Oh,
personally.
we already at
Season
season MVPs. I thought we was waiting for that.
I mean, I didn't have time to like, do the thing for it, like, But anyways, point is, we here now. We here now.
We
we here
right
now.
here. Let's go with
We
it.
right
Let's
here.
roll with it.
Let's roll with it. But yeah, he's my season MVP. Um, Shout out to I forget her name, beautiful young lady who played BB Urich. She was fantastic.
Um, I'm gonna tell you. Keep talking. I'm gonna tell you. I'm googling it
And
right now.
and what's my boy's name? Janaea Walton is her name. Janaea Walton is her name.
Okay.
And Artie Froshin, who played Buck Cashman, like
Mm,
talking about like a top five henchman in comic book
touche.
movies action. Like Buck was menacing. He brought that boy to life.
Oh
But on
yeah.
the overall,
Since we. Oh, go ahead.
go
I'm
ahead,
sorry.
go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. You
No,
first.
I was gonna say since I didn't get to say my MVP,
Yes, go
I'm gonna
ahead.
go with my I'm gonna go with my boy Vincent. Well, how you say it? D'Onofrio? Is that how you say
D'Onofrio.
his name?
D'Onofrio.
Okay, all right. Just making sure I said it right. I don't want no smoke with Vincent.
Now you're gonna
He's
get one of them stories.
always for
When I
real.
was a
He's
boy.
always. Hey man, that was really good. That was really good.
Whenever he
Vincent is
says,
always.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm
No,
sorry.
I'm gonna make it quick. I'm gonna make it quick. Vincent was very solid, but Vincent is always very solid. I know it's kind of like an easy thing to say him, but when you look at Kingpin and everything that character encapsulates, he got it, man.
Yeah.
Vincent got it.
And I was getting ready to say, whenever Kingpin starts off a speech with "When I was a boy," like it's about to get dark. It's about to get dark.
Facts.
And I don't know how to say her name. Ayelet Zuret, who played Vanessa Fisk, the whole season up until her exit was, man, from point A, from where she started from to where she ended up. Like she is a fantastic actress in her own right as well.
Now, didn't she get replaced? Like, I mean, didn't she replace the other actress from the first one? Like, I don't think is that the same lady?
I thought that was the same lady. I thought they brought everybody back.
I don't know. We gotta figure it out. We're not to make sure that they ain't over here tripping. But
No, that was her the whole time. That was her the whole
my
time.
casting seems that was her the whole time. Okay, she was great though. I did love her on the screen. I didn't hate seeing her coming. Um, honestly, I kind of didn't want her to to die, but it kind of had to happen.
She didn't listen. She didn't listen.
She didn't. She shouldn't have showed up to that boxing match.
I understand, you know what I'm saying? You love your partner, you know what I'm saying? You want some solidarity and partnership. But when y'all doing what y'all doing and you got a madman on the loose who wants your head, take it inside. Take it inside. Stay there.
Yeah,
Relax. Kick your feet up.
man. I don't even know if there's another character. Um, I feel like there was a bit of a. You know what? I lied. Jessica though.
Yeah.
Jessica was really good this season.
She fell right back
Um,
into the role. She fell right back in.
she did. I don't know if I like the fact that she's losing her powers.
Oh, we're still on the actor.
But
We ain't got to the characters. We ain't got to the characters just yet. We're talking
oh,
about
okay,
right
I
now.
do. But as the actress,
Kristen
what's her
Ritter.
name?
Kristen
Thank you.
Ritter.
As
Yeah.
an actress, she's always solid, always dope. She reminds me, uh, what's her name? Janine Garofalo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
I know who you are. I know
She
you.
she has that vibe going for her in this role, and I dig it though. I dig it.
Yeah. She's great. Like, she's great, and she fell right back into it. But yes, thumbs up, thumbs down for you on the acting.
Thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs up,
Yeah,
thumbs
I'm gonna
up,
go
way
thumbs
up.
up. I think it's an easy. I think it's an easy thumbs up. I don't think when we talk about the problem with Marvel projects, I don't think acting really is a thing that we really have issue with most of the time.
Unless
Unless
unless you are a child actor and it is hit and miss.
you
If
gotta
you,
beef with child actors. You
I
have
do.
eternal beef with child actors.
Just it's a look. It's one sided. You know what I'm saying? It's all me. It's all me. Obviously, but you know.
I'm not saying that it's not. You don't have valid points. I'm not saying that at all.
No, shout out to the kids. You guys work very hard to be in these
We
roles,
love
and
the
I'm proud of
kids.
you.
We love the
Yeah,
kids.
just
Not
like
an
Trick
FC, but
Daddy.
we love the kids. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Did I say that?
Yeah, you
Oops.
did. You let that one out of the bag.
I mean, I stand on that. I
What's
mean,
the
not.
what's the next thing, man? For you get us taken out tonight?
My bad. All right, thumbs up, thumbs down on the characters. Now you can talk about Jessica Jones.
Jessica Jones. I was disappointed in her losing her powers, but also I'm pretty sure I'm not like the most versed in Jessica Jones comic book wise. Okay, so don't come for me if I'm wrong here. But is that something that happens to her in the comics to this degree? Is it like an off and on thing? Because every time I seem to see her when she's used as a guest character in any show, she usually has some form of powers or she doesn't use them at all. So it's like I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And I
She
didn't
has
read
had
Alias.
she's had power fluctuation problems in the past, but not because of childbirth.
Okay. So at this point, we're like transferring powers in a sense.
Ish. I'm guessing. I'm not sure what the thing they're doing is, but their daughter in an alternate universe does become Captain America.
Yeah,
So
and I'm like, since the MCU was technically alternate universe, do you think we'll possibly see that? I mean,
I,
obviously not in Daredevil, but
I don't know if the MCU has that type of shelf life.
oh, are we? That's
I
another
don't know.
conversation for another day, bro.
'Cause that's like another 20 years,
True, but
unless they
you're
time
right. At
skip.
some point,
Unless they time skip it.
you. But at some point, you're right. It's got to come to an end. It's been too solid for too long.
Yeah, well,
But
solid-ish.
it looks like we're going into another. I mean, I know the past couple of years has been a little hit and miss. So I think we're going into another period of greatness with them.
We could be. I'm. December is huge.
Mm-hmm.
December is huge. Was
Sony
Michael
quit playing
Cole
with Spider Man.
big fight feel in
Yeah,
December? Big fight feel. But
I feel like
oh man, I realized I jumped the gun on the MVP thing because that was on acting, not on characters. That's on me. My bad.
Oh, okay. It's
My
all
bad.
good. We can run it again. No one will know. We just edit it in reverse. That's
Yeah.
all. Nobody will
Just
know.
you. This is
Yeah,
not
yeah.
the edit you were looking for.
May the 4th was a couple of days ago. You missed that boat,
It's
bro.
Revenge. Revenge of the Six.
Okay, we're talking about thoughts on the characters this season. What
All right.
character
Fine.
do you think? What character do you think dropped the ball? I know we
Oh,
said all of them great. We get that, but what character do you think? When I say drop the ball, I mean like which character was written worse?
Karen got on my freaking nerves at several points of the season. Just even how she got caught, bro. All you had to do was stay your ass inside. That's all you had to do. Or wear a wig, put a hat on. You know they're looking for you. You out there with New York ICE agents on the prowl looking for you, and they got your picture.
And
Boy,
then when she did wear a wig, she had the Tyler Perry's.
right. I'm surprised that they didn't gun her down in the street right then and there. Honestly,
Touche.
I'm
I don't know
I,
who you,
and I don't say that sarcastically. I'm seriously thought like she was dead there.
bruh. I just don't understand the fascination with the Karen Page character for this show. Like,
Hey,
is is she a stand-in for? I don't dislike Deborah Wall. I think she's a great actress. I loved her in God of War. The little time she was there, I think she did a whole lot on that screen in that game.
right.
But and another thing she's done in the past, she's always really solid in, and she's playing this character the way it should be played as written. It's just I feel like the showrunners they it feels like they don't know what to do with her at times.
You know, it seems like that sometimes. It really does.
Like, do they want Electra? Are they gonna make her like this Karen? Are they gonna make Karen like this badass? Or are we gonna keep like straddling this line of damsel in distress?
I I just need her. I
Pick
just
a
need her to
lane.
say. That's it. That's I'm glad you said that because that's my biggest gripe with her. Stay, pick a lane, stay in it,
Yeah.
please.
If if we're damseling in distress, be Megara. If that's what you're gonna do, be
You're
Megara.
not Daredevil.
If if you gonna come out here and be this super shot with the gun sniper from down the way, if you're gonna be a hero, let her be a hero. Give her something more.
Can I say something directly to Karen,
Go ahead.
please? Because it's just hi Karen, it's me, JB. Um,
Hi,
Matt can
JB. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I wasn't expecting that. I should have.
I'm sorry. My bad. Go ahead. I'm hush.
Hi Karen. Okay. All right. Hi Karen, it's JB. So Matt can fight because Matt trained.
Hmm.
Daredevil, Daredevil, like Punisher. My bad, I was going to Punisher. Punisher can fight and he can shoot because he's trained. Um, you cannot do either one of those, and those skills are not transferable or sexually transmitted.
Wow, dude. That was a little. Oh, wow, dude. You know. You know what I think it is. Well,
Mm,
I don't know what it is with the writers in Karen, but I think we didn't get a lot of White Tiger because Karen had to be hero.
man, we got little of Ava. Is her name Ava in
Yeah,
this
yeah.
series? Okay,
Maybe.
yeah. I don't know it's Ava.
Uh,
It's Ava in the continuity, but I'm not sure if that's the thing they were going with, or was it something
yeah.
else, or Aaliyah. I don't know. Anyway,
There's room for both of them though. There is room for both of them. It's just like what are your plans here? In the third season, we're gonna have Jessica coming through and all these other people. I need them to be able to tell me what Karen's role is, other than being angry about Foggy. If we're gonna give her an extensive role, if not, let her be mad about Foggy. But she got to get over it at some point.
I mean, we're at the point with it where the status quo is going to shift for season three. Like, it's over. Like, we're from where we started from, and then what brought us together, what brought us back here. It's over. So we're on a different track altogether. Um, yeah. Well, I forget the name of Matthew Lillard's character. That guy,
Mister Mister Charles,
Mr. Charles, man,
Mister Charles,
slick, slick.
Mr. Charles sounds like that dude from down the street that your grandma send like cookies or something to. Go down there and take this chicken plate to Mister Charles.
Mr. Charles
His
sound like
wife passed away last month. You know,
Mr. Charles sound like an
I'm
angry
sorry.
black dude. It's like an angry black dude.
Kind of like Mr. Pendergrass from Pollyanna. Pollyanna. That's what I think about when I hear Mr. Charles. But anyway, that's on a whole tangent right there. My bad. So, why do you like Mr. Charles so much?
Mr. Charles is just quietly moving and shaking and threatening without really threatening. And even when you gain the upper hand on him, do you? Do you?
Right?
Like,
He seems really calm and he is really calm and collected about things going wrong.
I haven't seen the cat that cool under pressure since Tom Brady.
Bro, what?
I'm just saying,
My-
man, that boy is just like, eh, you mad?
I don't
Eh.
we've seen politicians in the MCU before, and I feel like none of them move with the confidence that Mr. Charles moves with.
Nah,
None
they
of
all
them.
fold. They all fold.
Yeah, and it just seems like it's Val he's answering to. Even Val seems shaky in certain places when it comes down to certain things, and Mr. Charles is like, I don't care about none of that. I'm gonna do what I got to do and get out the way.
Exactly. Here's what it is. It's not really negotiable. Oh, you mad? Well, you could be mad. The terms are still the terms, but I'm gonna let you have it though.
It's
This
crazy
time,
that we have this. It's crazy that we have this type of corruption in the MCU.
oh
And
yeah,
but speaking of corruption, the same way I felt about Wilson Fisk in the comic book during this storyline, it's the same way I feel about Wilson Fisk in this storyline on TV. It's like, sir, you are a mayor, my guy, a mayor. First and foremost, you wasn't supposed to get this far. Your
that,
crimes was supposed to stop you, man.
that's the thing about the people. The people always decide. The people chose, and I represent the people now.
It ain't nothing about Kingpin. I'm talking in universe now. It's nothing about Kingpin that would make me like, I'm voting for this cat. Like, yo, if y'all don't go vote for Kingpin, you tripping. What can he do for? What did he do for the people? Because I can't tell if he did anything other than Darth Vader them in the hallway at the end of the series. Like, bruh, what, brother? What?
Maybe he got 34 felons.
My guy,
Maybe he did. Did he use a campaign truck during a trash truck during the campaign?
bro.
They're eating the
My man's
vigilante.
was out here. What's up, Nessa? Good to see
What's
you. Good to
going
see
on?
you. Welcome
They're
to our collab series, you guys. It's a different format for those who just tuning in. It's a different format than what we're used to over here on Society of Pop Culture 101. We're trying to bring a little bit of what we do on my side and a little bit of what JB does and just make them a thing. We merged this before an hour before the show, by the way.
like,
But yeah,
yeah, this, yeah.
but yeah, man. I don't know who. I need to see the polling, number one, in within Daredevil. And number two, I need to see the thought process of the people that voted for him. I know we saw some of that with BB, and she did a great job in the universe, but I don't believe most of that stuff they said. Ain't no way you voted for Kingpin. Ain't no way. Not
BB,
after the first three
BB,
seasons of Daredevil.
BB was sticking it moving whole season.
Hey, she was. That whole headroom character she was playing as the Kingpin with the rubber
Absolutely.
mask.
Ah,
Beautiful. Beautiful.
chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. Oh man. Another
Hang
one. Daniel.
hold on.
Damn,
Wait,
Daniel.
wait, wait.
Okay.
Before you get there,
Okay.
I know we were just talking about Karen and how crazy she could be, stupid the character can be within the
Stupid.
universe. Um,
Real stupid.
BB had a moment too, though, and I know we're about to talk about Daniel, and I'm
Okay.
gonna wait, but I'm just gonna preference that with saying that she had a moment too. She had a moment too. You know what I'm saying?
When she was
But
about to
go
kiss him.
ahead.
Which about when she was about to kiss him? What
No,
moment you
no,
talking
the
about?
the entire thing with Daniel, just especially like the last, what was that, within like the last three episodes
Yeah.
when it was the end, when it was now this is the end, and she was like, "Let me get out the car, ma'am." Daniel ain't that fast. You could have
First,
ran away. He would have never
that's
seen
true.
you again.
That man was not an athlete. You were right. That
No,
man,
Uh, and it takes a non-athlete to know one, and I'm a non-athlete.
you just gotta look
Just
some.
want to point that out.
Just look across and size them up. You can just tell. You did. You know what I'm saying? You did marching band. That's athletics right there, carrying instruments. That's
Okay,
athletics.
touche. But still, it ain't. I'm about to run 12 blocks in New York.
No, no. But at the same
You
time, though,
got me
even if
for
she were
two
to
and a
get,
half.
but but here's the thing though with that. Even if she were to start running at that point, where was she going to go? Because she trusted him in that moment to take him to a safe house.
I mean, that was crazy. I know we see information that they can't see, but I feel like she should have been a lot smarter, given that Karen had been warning her. I'm sure Daredevil probably sent her a couple of warnings after that. Like, you know, everybody that was on the good side has probably brushed shoulders with her at some point, and it was like, hey, that's Kingpin, you wildin'. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she was playing. She was flying too close to the sun with it.
Icarus is exactly what she was doing.
Yeah, she was
Them
definitely.
wings melted. Them wings melted for sure.
Them wings did melt. But you know what? Damn, Daniel.
Oh
Back at
yeah,
it again with the headshot. All right. So I just want to go on a quick little rant about Daniel, real quick. This man knew what he was doing the entire time. He knew what he signed up for. He knew what the job was. He knew what it entailed. He knew it was hurting people. He knew that it was shisty, and he was reaping the benefits of it, knowingly, willingly, all that other stuff. And I've seen a lot of sympathy for him, and I'm gonna jump ship real quick. To the boys real quick. If Are you caught up with the boys or?
man. We in the middle of this episode. Go ahead and make your reference.
Okay. Last week, Firecracker got killed,
Oh
and
wait, dude, not firecracker.
yeah,
Spoiler
spoiler
alert,
alert.
man.
Spoiler alert. My bad.
Oh, it's
That's why
fine.
I asked. That's why I asked. Um, but these are two characters that sold out for the evils that they signed up for. You
Yeah.
sold out. You sold out to be a part of this. You sold out for power. You sold out, and you left yourself. You forgot yourself. And for that, I have no sympathy for their deaths. I have no sympathy for anything that happened to them. I have no sympathy for anything negative that happened to them that led to, because you had choices. You had several launching points where you could have got off, and neither Firecracker or Daniel took any of those off ramps to stop them from ending up where they ended up, which is presumably hell. But
Wow. I like to think that Daniel prayed in those last moments. I still have no sympathy for the character, none.
no, none.
But did you know that he was not supposed to die?
I saw that today that there was a picture from a screenshot of where he didn't get shot by Buck,
Yeah.
which
So at the end of that, it's all CGI. I don't even think some of the actors knew that he was gonna get shot. Like I know Buck knew they CGI'd the bullet that went through, that came out the gun. You know, it was all CGI, and the way the head ricocheted after he was shot in the head. Obviously,
I think they might have shot it multiple ways. They might have shot it multiple
no,
ways.
no, that's what the podcast said. So
Really?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah, I think it's the
um,
podcast. That's
they do
crazy
have an
though.
official podcast. They do have an official podcast. Is there another character you want to shout out or talk about real quick?
Let's see. We talked about we talked about Dex a little bit. I
We
think
did talk about this a little bit.
this is arguably my
MVP.
favorite version of Bullseye from any
Yeah.
media, any medium, even from the first series of Daredevil. Listen, my man walked into a diner and picked up a bunch of forks and knives and went in on
After
people,
eating the
man.
pie. After eating pie.
Crazy, crazy.
Crazy.
But that one, but he had the coldest scene out the series,
That man
and
carved
he
up
wasn't
and
even
killed
on
somebody
the
with a
screen.
toothpick. That man carved up and
Crazy.
killed somebody with a toothpick.
A toothpick, my guy. But he still
Through a
had like the
straw.
coldest line. He had the coldest line in the whole series when old buddy was like, take the shot. And he was like, wrong bullseye. Yo, I don't know. Hold on, wait. My headphones went out. But yeah, I don't know. There we go. I'm back. I'm back. But yeah,
Okay.
that was a cold moment.
Yeah, man. Like I think that was
Cold
just
moment.
even at the end of the series, with his last shot, he's sitting next to Matthew Lillard, Mr.
I think
Charles on
he's
the
going.
plane.
I think he's Dark Avengers bound, buddy.
You sure? Because it looked like he was on a mission. I don't think that was like an associate. Like I'm here because I'm here to do something that's not very nice. One
Okay,
good
so
deed
this
plus
is my
one
thing.
good deed plus one good deed. He
So
did like
so
20
this
things.
is my thing. I can't see Mr. Charles being taken out like that. Like narratively, he's defenseless as far as we know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Unless he got some sort of mutant ability that we don't know about yet, or some sort of mutate ability that we don't know about. Um, I don't know, man. I think he's Avengers bound.
Man, he could be. I
Dark
mean,
Avengers bound or
Dark
West
Avengers.
Coast Avengers bound, whichever one. Ooh, what if he's the new Hawkeye for them?
Ugh, that's a
That'd be nasty work, bro.
very nasty work. I know he's set to be in season 3 of Born Again. So
You guys, Hawkeye is like a super stretch. That was yeah, super stretch. But I
man,
think he was the best character though.
yeah, he was like I said, he's my MVP for this season.
Hold on,
Because
let me
he's so
reframe that. Not the best character for me. He was just the best version of that character for me. Sorry.
okay. Okay, well, that's better. Well, not better. I feel you is what I'm saying. But
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. He's my league MVP, comeback player of the year, all that.
Mm.
That's him for me. Another character I feel like we gotta talk about, um, Heather Glenn, and that slow turn to the dark side that she had
Mm.
over the course of the season, which culminated in her putting on the Muse mask, which I called it.
You
Called
did.
it.
You did.
I called it.
Since you had that hate for Karen.
Okay.
So this is my moment. All
Okay.
right. I do not like her as a character. She did her job. The actress did her job. I don't like the way the character was moving. Like she was getting on my nerves. And I don't know, maybe it's because she's a psychologist, psychiatrist, whatever, and she knows how to get in people's heads, but then she let Karen get in her head like that. Bro, how great is Daredevil in the bed that you allow somebody to get you off your to knock you off your pedestal, and you supposed to be doing the knocking off. You know what I'm saying? Like
Because some other senses are
you,
stronger.
bro. Like when she got mad and hit Karen, I'm like, bro. Now why you let her get you out your character like that, man? Why you
She
do
went
that,
front and back.
bro? But then again, she's lost her mind. She's going through her Harley Quinn shift with no Joker, you know.
I'm
So,
surprised Bucky hit.
but that he probably did. But that last scene of her when she was looking in the mirror, oh, that shot was so good. It was so good. I can't listen. Cinematographer person, listen. Storyboarder, directors, key grip number 1 and 5.
What
You
about
guys. What about who?
6?
And 6. You guys did your thizzle. You did your thing. I was so impressed with how great this looked. And that last shot, it was so simple, but the white in the background, the cream of the color of the mask, and just the color grading. The color grading is great. Editor, all of y'all deserve flowers. Cause that was an amazing shot.
And she fine too. But yeah, like
I have no dog in that fight.
um, yeah, just I love slow descents to the dark side. I love when we're sliding down the moral path and it's totally preventable but somewhat understandable. Like
Mm,
she was seduced by the administration, and maybe that's something that's happening in real life and how it happened with some people where they slide down the moral pole and they find themselves in too deep. But that's what happened when Matt left. Matt tried to tell her, and when Matt left and abandoned her, she was defenseless, and she found herself off the deep end with no savior, no life raft, no nothing to reach out to her hand to,
no
and she
homies, nothing.
no homies, and she fell prey to the darkness that was around her, and that sucks.
It does.
I mean, it
Wait,
sucks.
hold on. Does it suck because she went to the dark side, or does it suck because you thought she was cute and she went to the dark side?
No, I like evil chicks. I like the crazies, so that don't bother me one
Okay,
bit.
okay.
But
Jeez, that man said, get mad and rip the radio out my car, baby.
hey, 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 try to gaslight me if you want to. Please set me on fire. Anyways, I'm just
Wow.
kidding. Anyway, I was just kidding. I was just kidding.
Mm-hmm.
Do not take that part seriously. But nah, just the slow descent to the dark side and just how understandable how somebody could be seduced and slide down that moral slope when they're left unguarded like that and they really are trying to do the right thing, especially when they think they are on top of it.
Yeah.
Like
But
so
that's how you get got the easiest when you think you got all the answers.
exactly, especially her being a therapist and being a therapist to the most corrupt person, and then having a patient try to turn you into a chalk mark. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was happened with Muse in the first season, so she went through a lot. I really wish that there might have been a scene where her and Matt got to talk outside of the courtroom, where she said that he said you're hiding behind the administration and cooked her in front of everybody. Yeah,
Bro, he put her in the deep fryer.
she said,
It,
"Pa pa pa."
it wasn't nothing. It wasn't nothing she could say after that. That whole courtroom scene was pretty good too.
Oh, that was amazing. That was akin to a power dinner scene. Wow, that was really
Mm.
good. Like, everybody was
Is
getting
there
cooked. Everybody was getting cooked.
for real? For real? Is there a character that you think could have came back from the first season that you would like to see? That you would have liked to see? Not the first season, but the first series and the first season, the whole thing that you would have liked to see come back.
Okay. R.I.P. Foggy. We miss you eternally. You know what I'm saying?
Always Foggy for
That's
me.
that's
Always
the lay
Foggy.
that's the layup. I would have liked to
Yeah.
see a payoff to Frank Castle. because
Okay.
he just kind of just buzzed off
But aren't
with
we
no,
getting that in
he's
we're
getting
getting
his
that
own.
though, right?
He's getting
Yeah,
his own.
in that one shot.
Yeah, he's getting his one shot, and that's will explain him and that'll lead into Spider Man and everything. But nah, I just kind of wish that there was more of a an in series thing, and maybe he might have done that because I love him and Daredevil together. Anytime they get together
Yeah.
and they have a conversation, like it's that's magic to me. Frank,
Yeah.
like, yeah, Greg Berthal and Charlie Cox together, they make magic. Those are actors. You feel
Yeah.
me?
So for me, I
Okay.
needed Rosario Dawson, man.
You know
I miss
what?
Rosario Dawson. I miss the night nurse, bro. Bring her back.
Bring her back. Yeah,
I,
that would
it's a
put up my
great character. It's a great character. It's
yeah.
fun to see her on screen. No one hates Rosario. I mean, maybe
Who
what's the
hates
senator
Rosario?
name? Senator Booker, maybe.
Yeah.
But for the rest of us, we all cool with
He
Rosario.
married now. He better get over that. Live your life.
But yeah, I don't think there's for real. I don't think there's any other character that I'm like needed to come back. Oh, what's the black dude that was like in everybody series that was always doing like random crimes, like the petty dude? Oh man, I used to love to see him coming because I knew whatever he was doing was gonna probably get him in trouble or fail. Because no matter where he was at, no matter what crime he was doing, a superhero or somebody always showed up to bust him. And I cannot remember the name of the character.
I can't think of what you're thinking about right now.
It's gonna come to me when we get done recording. Watch.
All right.
Watch. It always happens that way.
Oh man, but overall, thumbs up, thumbs down on the character this season.
All characters are thumbs up except for the dude that played the preacher. He's in
Oh,
the
you like
middle.
he's in the middle. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah, it's a thumbs
yeah.
up. For me. Again, acting and there's a lot of these characters. This was a thoughtfully written series, and these characters I thought were written out pretty well, and they all were like laid out very well from beginning to end. And yes, who doesn't love Rosario Dawson, Bobby? Yes. If you see this, girl, yeah, but yeah, characters, thumbs up for me.
Hey, speaking of slow descent, this is just off topic. Have you been watching the Darth Maul show? We
Yeah,
ain't got to
I
get
love
into
me
it, but
some Star
have you?
Wars. I love me some Star
Yo,
Wars.
yo, the ending. That Marvel has been on fire with these two series. They
Uh,
got two series that ended at the same time, and both of them
well,
stuck the landing at the end.
you
Come
want
on,
to?
man.
We could talk about that next week because I want to. We could talk about that next week. I got to do Mortal Kombat before everybody and their mama talk about Mortal Kombat, and I saw that days ago. But yeah, let's yeah, thumbs up, thumbs down on the plot. Thumbs up, thumbs down on the plot this season.
On the plot, thumbs up, bro. That plot was amazing. It was. Listen, I love the first Daredevil series, and it was great. But with the pacing of this plot, the structure of this second season, it might be my favorite Daredevil thing out of all the seasons so far. Except for that one time he showed up in the new Spider-Man cartoon. That was great. But um as far as like live action Daredevil, this might be my favorite one. This might be my favorite one. The first seasons, like I said, was gold, okay? But it just felt like such a slow burner for the sake of being a slow burner. And I feel like superhero shows don't have to be that slow. We ain't got to be action, action, action all day either, but like the pacing. I need stuff to do. If I fall asleep for like 10 minutes in an episode, it's an issue. You know what I'm saying? And I'd be alert. I was alert watching that stuff. So yeah, just this once. I need them to I mean, I enjoyed the pacing of this one more so than all the other ones.
Okay. This is easy for me. Um, two thumbs up. and my big toes as well. Um, I agree with you. I think this is my favorite season of anything Daredevil they've ever done. Like, um, I was talking to my brother about pacing, and I have certain issues with pacing, and he was feeling like you're putting a lot of emphasis on pacing these days, and I'm like, yeah, pacing's important, and I think that's the thing about this season is that they paced everything so well, and everything was built up to that quiet crescendo, and I think that's the thing I appreciate about the Daredevil series as a whole is there are no real loud crescendos with these series, with these seasons.
Mm.
The build up is there. You know what happened. It doesn't feel sudden. It doesn't feel like like in game level, but that's okay because it doesn't have to be because it's not the stakes we're dealing with. At the same time, though, it is equally important. So seeing
Yeah.
the court scene turn into chaos, which turned into the shutdown, which turned into the Fisk hallway scene. Then we see Daredevil on the opposite end doing his
Mm.
hallway, him gathering and standing with the people, and him meeting with Fisk at the top of the stairs of City Hall and saying, "It's over. Take the deal. It's over for both of us." My God, cinema. And then we flash, then we go to BB who does the her show, and then at the end of it take her mask off because she's no longer afraid. We see Ava with the white tiger amulet doing her thing. We see Karen being useful and not getting caught again, which is refreshing. Like we see everything is rolling on all cylinders, and we have completely fell into chaos. Even the mayor from the payoff of
You know.
Bullseye saying her confronting Fisk. Oh my god, it's so good. The fact that everything culminated to that one thing. All major players, big and small, were there at that moment. Oh my
Even
god.
even when Cole had his moment, it
Yeah.
wasn't like super loud. It was just the right, just the right amount of loudness for you to be like, that's my boy Cole. I knew you had it in you to be good, my guy. Now punch him in the face. Thank you. Get him out of here. I did like the courtroom scene when Charlie revealed that he was Daredevil. When Matt revealed that he was Daredevil, I thought that was done so well. The first time I paid it, I saw it, paid attention. I paid attention to all of it. Anyway, the first time I saw it, I was like, okay, that wasn't loud enough for me.
Yeah.
It just felt like he just said it and then just whatever. But then when you go back and watch it the second time, and like you watch that scene in this the everything the lawyer was like, what, no way you could be Daredevil. Then when he threw the cane and it ricocheted perfectly, he called it. Then the courtroom, the gas,
The
man.
fact just the fact that they didn't there was no long rigmarole about it. There was no long
Yeah,
exchange. It's just like, here, down, there it is. You believe me now?
exactly. Like at first, like I really did have an issue with how he said it because he was just like, and I'm Daredevil. But that's how it felt the first time. But when you start putting all of it together, this is just a regular dude that has some really cool circumstances happen to him. And him being Daredevil is not a big deal. He's not Tony Stark, even though this is a Tony Stark moment.
Yeah.
That's not who he is at the core. And that's why I respect him for the way he said that. It wouldn't be like this grandiose thing.
And what I love about this, like as a payoff to season one, is that this was the only way it could have ended. They both had to
Mm,
go down. Like,
yeah.
and that, like going back from the first part from season one, episode one, where they're sitting in the diner talking. It's like, hey, you stay in your lane, I'm gonna stay in mine. But those lanes could never not intersect because of who they are as people. They were
Yeah.
always gonna be on that collision course. Like those lines were always going to intersect. That was always going to be the case. And that was the only way they could have ended it with both of them being exposed, both of them going down, because they both knew who each other were and they both know each other's natures, and as they tried to avoid it. I think that was the thing what I appreciated about season one was they tried to avoid it. They tried to do it a different way, but it was obvious that it couldn't be, and because Fisk was just his power hungry nature, and Matt's righteousness of wanting to be there to stop him was always going to stop him, or was going to be in the way of stopping him. Like that was always going to be the case. This is the only way they could have gone out. It's over for both of us.
I'm gonna tell you the only thing, and this is not like a real hate. It's just what that scene reminded me of when the people came through at the end when they finally met up in that big corridor. It
Mm-hmm.
reminded me of Spider-Man Back in Black in the comic where
Mm-hmm.
Kingpin. All right, so for those that don't know, real quick rundown: Kingpin shot Aunt May. Aunt May is in the hospital bed. Kingpin goes to jail. He was already in jail. He touched Aunt May from inside of jail.
Yep.
This is the type of stuff Kingpin could do. My man had money and stuff in jail with him where he was paying guards and stuff. Anyway, Peter was like, "Hey, anything happen to Aunt May? If she die, I'm coming for you."
Hey,
And
he beat
Peter,
the tar out of him. He beat the tar out of
listen,
him.
Peter broke in jail. Peter broke in jail to give this man the business. I ain't never seen nobody get jacked up by their chest meat, bro. He got jacked up by his chest meat. Peter grabbed chest meat
And
and
then left.
proceeded to beat the dust out of this man.
Beats by
Which
Drake.
also,
Belt.
for real.
Belt.
But then, my point is, like, that scene reminded me of that so much, and I wanted to see Daredevil have that moment. But they ultimately chose the best way to go. And this
Hmm.
is why I don't write shows, because right now, we already seen the beatdown once. We didn't need to see it again.
And and I think that was the point. Because violence was never the answer to this.
Mm.
Kingpin resorted to violence because he was a caged animal, but politically he was outmaneuvered. There was nowhere left for him to go. It was literally you take the deal or you go down swinging right here and now.
And
There
what's
was no in
crazy is,
between.
Kingpin knows, and I Kingpin's one of the smartest villains in the Marvel universe, bro. This man knows that nothing is going to happen to him. Everybody has the questions like, how can he get that deal after he just murked so many people in that hallway and or corridor? Because one, those people was coming for Kingpin. They were
Hmm.
like, we are coming to take you out. That man's lawyer is shisty as a mug. Of course, he was gonna get him a good deal. Come on now, come on, y'all. That was so. I'm not saying you guys are slow for not noticing that. That's not what I'm saying. But yeah, it's right there. It's just one of those things that they didn't just throw in your face. It's Kingpin. Kingpin always has a way out.
Somebody got to
That
stop Buck,
man's
man.
more slimy than the Joker.
Somebody got to stop Buck. That's the real villain. That's the real villain. We got to
Yes.
stop Buck. Buck is out
It's
here scot free, untouched from any of this.
hold
He
on,
done
not
made a
completely. He got shot.
That's true. That's true. But he's
But
gonna
nobody
live.
knows he's the villain. Nobody knows he's the villain
He
in
made
this. They just think he's an
made
Alderaan
a
or something, right?
kid. He done
Alderman.
made a new muse. He done shot damn Daniel in the head, and he just out here. Oh, he got a little flesh wound, but he gonna live. He gonna live to corrupt another day.
I felt worse for the lawyer's jacket than I did for him being shot, man. That jacket was expensive,
Aim
okay?
for the head. Double
Do
down.
you
He's wounded.
hold on. So what's our next category, bro? What's our next category?
Before we go, thumbs up, thumbs down on the plot. We already did that, right? You did
Thumbs
thumbs
up.
up, thumbs down. All right. So thumbs up, thumbs down, personal enjoyment.
I mean, I already said it's like my favorite Daredevil
I
out of
think I
all the
said it too. We can
Daredevils.
move on.
So yeah,
We can move
thumbs
on.
up.
All right. Overall,
Overall, with everything that we've talked about, all the actors, thumbs up, bro. Thumbs up.
yeah.
I can't wait for season 3.
I this was I don't I'm about to say something crazy for me. This is a near perfect season of television. A near perfect.
Mm.
A near perfect.
Okay.
It's up there for me. It's up there for me. We talk about just individual seasons of television that is just amazing from start to finish. This is this is close. This is close. It's up there.
I've
So
been
it's a thumbs
watching
up.
I've been watching like four shows like religiously this season. S-
Okay.
Scrubs, the new Scrubs,
Loved it.
DTF,
Okay.
Daredevil,
Hmm.
and Darth Maul. When I tell you all four of those shows have been solid this time around. I I don't know what's going on, but this is the first time I've watched a series of TV shows where all of them are cooking very well. I'm talking filet mignon, some of them. You know what I'm saying? It feels nothing feels bad. Nothing feels terrible. Everything feels right. And Daredevil is one of those shows that just feels right. Even with all the pivots and changes they had to make, it
Yeah.
still is coming out so well. I don't know if it's the best show of the season. I don't know, but so far, it's this and Maul. It's this and Maul.
Ooh, it's close. That mall finale was that mall finale was something
Man,
different. That
bro, bro.
man.
The All
We
State Jedi was the All State Jedi was what? That boy was brawling. For I'm sorry, I called that man
I
the
know,
All
we're
State
going
Jedi.
we're yeah, yeah.
That's Dennis Haysbert, you guys. That man is a legend in the game for real. But yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry. That's All State Stan.
It's all
Anyway,
good. Oh come on, man. Oh man, we could get together and do this and talk about mall next week if you want to, for
we
sure,
got to. We're gonna have to talk about them all.
for sure. But yeah, thumbs up overall, both of us. I think we've yeah, this
We
is
gotta
good
talk about the
television.
future, right?
And we definitely got to talk about the future.
Because I
Eyes
don't
on
even
next
think
season.
we didn't even touch on the fact that again, you guys, you know what it is. That Luke Cage showed up at the end,
No, we didn't touch on Luke at all. We didn't touch on Luke.
and we don't even
Uh,
know where. We just know he was working for Mr. Charles. You
yeah,
know,
in
we don't even
Africa,
know what
was
was
it
going on.
Africa?
Was it Africa? It was somewhere. I don't even
He
know what
was
he was
far.
doing out there.
He was
We don't even
far.
know what Luke was doing out there. Do
He
you
was
think that's
international.
gonna be? I think there's gonna be a plot line for next season. But what could come of that? No way they drop that nugget and it doesn't come back around to bite them.
Nah, but it sounded like whatever he was doing, he wasn't trying to do it.
Come on now, hero for hire, my guy.
Yeah, man, pay them bills. You got a daughter. You got to do one like Dre from Power. Man, I got to do it for my daughter. Ghost, Ghost, I got a daughter. They got my daughter.
So do you? Okay, so what I'm hoping for next season? What I'm hoping
Okay,
for next season, bro?
okay.
I kind of want Luke to make a push for mayor. Now I know uh, the lieutenant mayor is going to move up, but that doesn't mean Luke can't run in the next
Hmm.
election. That's what I'm
Yeah,
looking forward to the most is Mayor Luke
cause he,
Cage trying to put things together.
cause he beat Fisk head to head, didn't he? In the comic,
He he did.
he beat him head to head.
Yeah, they needed him to reverse everything, and then Fisk went on to run for president.
Something
I
like
want to
that.
say,
Something like
yeah,
that.
President Fisk is wild, and the
President.
MCU might try it. They might try it. After everything he did in New York, they were like, "I'd love to see him as the president."
My fellow Americans. That'd be
I'd be careful
dangerous.
there. You was slipping into Alex Jones there.
You
What are
know
you
what?
looking forward to, bro?
I am looking forward to. I want to see Electra come back. I want to see
Mm,
Electra come back. I need Elodie Young back. Need her. Need
I
her
need
back.
her to come back and get Karen up out of there. I need the.
You know, Karen more times often than not dies anyway at some point. So
Do you think Electra is gonna don the Daredevil fit.
Oh, maybe. I mean, because we're looking at a total status quo shift from here on
Yeah,
out.
yeah, because
We're,
he's locked up.
yeah.
So, okay, you ready for me to backseat MCU?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
This is what I think is gonna happen. Elektra's
Okay.
gonna come back. She's
Okay.
gonna be Daredevil because she's the one that hand to hand, she's the closest person that can pull it off, right?
Right.
We're gonna see She-Hulk. It's just gonna be a Daredevil. What's the thing? Izakai. It's a Daredevil. She-Hulk's
Daredevil.
gonna She-Hulk gonna come back. She's gonna defend him in court, try to get him out, right? Luke Cage is gonna run for mayor. Luke Cage is gonna run for mayor. And we might, and this is the long shot moment, for real, I would like to see the Purple Man kids, Kilgrave's kids show up for I don't know
Mm.
what they would do now, but they were keeping Matt's identity. I think they helped wipe his mind, or Fisk was using them to do something. I can't remember at this point, but they were heavily involved. So I would like to see them get involved in some way too.
Also, Alex Jones is up there with Mississippi Burning, by the way. Um, you, I'm gonna skip back to the ending on this because I have no, I'm not gonna do any predictions or anything like that. I am turning my brain off until we get a preview and talk about next season because I just want to just bask in what we got. So,
Okay,
but if
leave
I could
me out
jump,
there on the island alone. It's fine.
speaking of islands, a quick thought on the ending. I love how Fisk is free, but is more caged than ever, and Matt is comfortable in a jail cell.
Facts.
That that is poetry. He didn't fight it. He went to the Indian restaurant with Karen. They laughed, they talked, they kissed. He said his goodbyes, and he was content. Oh
My
my
brother
god,
said, my brother
poetry.
said, I used to be a lawyer. He knew it was a rap. He sacrificed everything for the city.
And
That is so good. It's
he
such
did it
good
with a
TV.
smile. He did it with a smile, sitting in a jail cell with a smile on his face, and Fisk is on a beach, nothing but blue water and sand. I know Anakin Skywalker hated sand because it's rough and it's coarse and it gets everywhere, but he was so mad in the serenity and the peaceful and the beauty around him because that was the thing that him and his wife always talked about, and she's gone through all of this. It wasn't worth it because she is gone.
And this is why we finally
God,
get
that's
to
so
see him.
good.
This is why we're finally going to see him embrace the kingpin because he hasn't been embracing it. He's just like, don't call me that, bruh. Like, but now when we see him again, because we are going to see him again. No internet. We can't just get rid of the kingpin. I know some people are starting to grow weary of the kingpin. It's because you don't know what that man is capable of. We've been watching Wilson Fisk. We ain't seen Kingpin yet.
Nah,
We
not
ain't
really.
seen Kingpin. We are at the precipice of Kingpin right now. And that's
Like,
scary. This is why we can't have him in Spider-Man, y'all.
oh,
This is
you
why.
thought, you thought him in the jumpsuit gang was it? Huh? Is that what you thought it was? You thought him in the limousine was
No.
it? You thought him in the black suit?
Mm-mm.
You thought he was cooking with that? Nah, you ain't seen nothing yet.
No.
You ain't seen nothing yet. We are on the
We
verge of some diabolical stuff. Diabolical. I think he takes a season off though. I think he takes a
Oh, he
season
has
off.
to.
He has to.
I
I
think
think
we're
he has
gonna probably just we'll see him like in the background somewhere, but not like as like the main character. And I know Vincent don't want to get rid of the character yet because I think he loves playing this character. It is so good.
This is magnum opus. This is a big one.
It is. It is. That's why I am on team put him in Spider-Man, but they can't because Spider-Man will be really close to not surviving that at all, y'all. Like,
Or or snapping. He's not going to snap it. He's not going to survive it emotionally or physically, one way or the other.
No, this Spider-Man is not ready.
No,
He is not ready.
no. But that Peter Parker, no, that Peter Parker was pushed. That the comic book Peter Parker that beat that man to the white meat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that put
We ain't ready for
BPA.
that type of storyline.
Nah, we not. We
It's
got
two characters that don't need to cross paths with Spider-Man right now. Maybe by the end of the next film, maybe. But it's Mephisto
yeah.
and it's Kingpin. Do not, do not. It's he not ready, y'all.
Nah. Can we get Ironheart season 2 so we can see more Mephisto, please?
I would love that. I know people really hated that series, but I don't understand the hate. It was really
Look,
solid.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you why they hate it.
Go ahead,
Black
enlighten us.
Black woman is a lead character.
Mm.
That's it. And you spent a whole bunch of. And forgive me if it's not. Listen, if it don't apply, let it fly. But a lot of uneducated people about what happens in the comic books. Like a lot of people, if
Facts.
you don't read comic books, you don't know. They called her. They were calling her DEI Iron Man and what was it, affirmative action Iron Man. Like the same thing they did with She Hulk, and She Hulk has been around longer. Oh, she's breaking the fourth wall like Deadpool. No, she's the OG fourth wall breaker.
Yeah,
But if
she's
you
the
don't
original.
read, yes, definitely the original. But if you don't read and if you don't know, then those are the thoughts. And when you're already that kind of negative person, those are the thoughts you're going to have. And that sucks for you because kind of a shitty person for that. If that's what your thought about
Yeah,
going,
touche.
if you just think like diversity and inclusion is just like a negative thing to have, then you got to check with yourself, check with your moral compass, and also check with God because you might have those. Oh, also check with your therapist. I would check with them
Definitely.
first, by the way. But yeah, a lot of these people didn't like that, like strictly because of that. And that's it. That's really what it comes down to. She didn't do anything wrong. There's nothing wrong with the previews. There's nothing wrong with the show. There's nothing wrong with her. There's nothing wrong with the acting of the story. That show was already starting off behind the starting line, well behind the starting line because folks don't read and folks are racist and they're sexist. That's literally it.
I enjoy doing these shows because I know at some point I am going to say something and it's like throwing a lob to you. You just be ready. You be ready every time.
Stay ready. I gotta
I'm
get
not even
ready.
shocked. I'm never shocked by these things. I may look shocked, y'all, but I'm usually not. In fact, I know it's coming. I come into these things with JB ready for the rant where he put his boots in the foot of racism and bigots. And I
Nah,
enjoy it.
cause BK gonna be nice. BK gonna be nice. I ain't got the time to be nice.
He's like my Luther.
I'm stand tell.
I'm the
He ten
Obama
told.
to his Luther in this. Or wasn't that the character name? Luther? But no. I agree with you though. You you didn't say anything wrong on that one. You're right. You're right.
I'm
I don't
just
even know
saying.
why I even said it that way.
I'm just saying. Like, it just I feel like we are men that are able to talk about and point out the hypocrisies and the misogyny and the patriarchal society that we live in with no problems and no ill thoughts about our gender as a whole, but just being able to just point out what is, as opposed to being blind, delusional, or just being drunk by the power structure that benefits us.
Touche.
So,
Touche, my
so
brother.
it is what it is. Like, I mean, y'all talked about it. Y'all touched on it with Meg and Clay last week. We ain't got to get
Yeah.
into it. We ain't got to
No.
get into it, but that's just an example. Like hell, even how we deal with this administration and how we handle their lives and the people at the top who are gaslighting and lying and manipulating in our faces every day at this point. So yeah, it's not a shock or anything that people don't like She Hulk or people didn't like Iron Hulk. I mean Ironheart or anything like that. Like that's just the society we live in. I mean that's not pop culture 101 right there, but that's just
No.
society.
No. Yeah, that's society, and it's in pop culture too, man. Because I was like 3 episodes ago when we were talking about Drewski,
You're missing
uh,
my.
right? This stuff is built into the pop culture, man. No, no, no. Oh, in fact, it was with No Bossa Podcast. Shout out to Adrian.
Shout out to
I saw you
Adrian.
guys. I looked at you guys' episode a few weeks ago. It was great. In fact, you've been doing really great work lately here. I mean, it's not like your work's been bad, but I'm just saying these last two
Fantastic.
or three, these last two or three, you found something, my guy. Keep it up. Um, but yeah, like this stuff is baked into the society and it's baked into our pop culture. Blackface, the white gloves with the cartoon characters, certain stereotypes, bigotry and racism is American pop culture. And not only in American pop culture, but our pop culture has influenced others to also use those same negative stereotypes because of how it's procured and pushed in other places. So it's a vicious cycle, and people
Hmm.
like us are going to have to continue to talk about it. And if you come to Society and Pop Culture 101, that's our wheelhouse. And we will continue to have people like No Bustle Podcast and JB and a few other people to come through to talk about these things because that's what we like to do here. I'm just taking a moment to say that
I mean, it's about
because,
being honest.
this collaboration thing we got going on today.
Yeah. It's about being honest, man. I think at the end of the day, it's about just being honest and
Yeah.
being able to like properly identify those things that we're seeing, not just in the media that we're consuming, but in our everyday lives. And if we're really going to do that, then we're just being delusional or dishonest, and that is no way to be. There's no way to
I don't
live
even
your
want to say
life.
nothing else. I don't even want to say nothing else. That was good.
I appreciate that. That was straight off the dome, right off the baldy.
It's like mic drop good. Like CM Punk mic drop good.
Do I have your attention now?
Maybe. do we have anything else we need to talk about before we break away?
I guess that's it, man. Fantastic show. Go watch it. Daredevil Born Again Season 2, now streaming on Disney Plus in its entirety. So, go watch
No
it.
excuse.
No excuse. Like, we gave you the stamp of approval. We done told you all the things that's going to happen. So you can say, hey, this is the thing that BK talked about. Hey, JB
Yep.
was right. Heather is kind of fine. But yeah, you can do all that on Disney Plus right now. So, go do that. And then Disney, if you want to, pay us for the plug, Cash App us. It'll be down in the thingamabob down below.
Cash app him and hit me with the cup of coffee on our website at www.societyandpopculture101. Left hand screen, coffee cup, press the button.
You see how you just kind of just lobbed it over to you just then? That was a no
That's what I'm
looker
talking
right
about. See,
there.
this because we're a tag team, my guy.
You know what I'm
We're a
saying?
tag team. We gotta
Yes,
have a tag name.
boy. Yes,
Yes, boys.
boy. No, no, no. I'm, that was that was a pretty deadly thing. But we are a pretty deadly combination. But we are not them. There are no disco balls when they're making this tag team.
Yeah, yeah.
Are we the nation of
Never
domination?
mind.
No. Okay.
I was about to say something real off the wall, and I think we should probably just end it.
Well, thank God.
Follow us on all the platforms, the Spotify's, the YouTubes, the Facebooks, just everywhere that you get your podcast, we are available. And that website, hit that cup of coffee. Make sure you also follow JB, and I'm gonna lob it back to you, my brother.
What's going on? All right. Hey, if you're already here, then you already know who I am. If you're following on Society Pop Culture 101, go ahead and slide over to JB vs. the World, hit the subscribe button, and like and tell your friends about me. Yesterday, I had an interview, a very successful interview, a very wonderful interview with one Dana Morgan, who is the Director of Media Relations at MomoCon, one of the key cogs in the Atlanta nerd scene. All right.
She
Next
seems
time
like a
you
lovely lady.
she is amazing. Like, she is amazing. She tells her story. So if you want to go ahead and go check out that live before I post it up as its own thing, go ahead and do that. Also coming up pretty soon is last week's episode that I did with Miss Adrian from No Bustle. We talked about Invincible in a very similar format in which me and my brother did here today. Now, the next time you'll be seeing my face outside of that is Saturday, where I will be doing my prediction short for Backlash. I was trying to do the little backlash thing that they did back in the day.
Yeah,
But
backlash.
backlash. It doesn't really work by myself. But if you know, you know.
Yeah.
Anywho, as you see right there, JB versus the world. You spell it all at one time. You put it together. You say it one time like a Tribe Called West. That's how you find me on the interwebs. Not just here on YouTube, but on Facebook, Instagram, on the blue skies. My central hub is jbversustheworld.com. And if you want to argue with me about anything I've said here today or any given point at all, JBV the World on Twitter. Because verse is just too long for it. And yes, his mama called him Twitter, so I'm going to call him Twitter too.
Oh, it's definitely Twitter. It's absolutely Twitter,
Absolutely,
bro.
absolutely Twitter. Absolutely Twitter. Also, my brother BK and I will be talking about Star Wars again. Maul Shadow Lord that we're talking about. We're going to collab that up. I'm not sure when we're going to do that, but we will. I will be talking about Mortal Kombat pretty soon. And look
Woo-hee.
out. Get over here. And look out for the look out for the JB versus the World Nerd Draft, which BK will be a part of in a few weeks,
I will.
where we will be constructing our nerdy football teams. That is going to be fun and ridiculous, and we're going to let you guys vote about who's got the best teams or not.
I'm telling you now, if I get the number one draft, if I'm the number one draft, automatic Steve Urkel. Steve Urkel automatically, baby. That's a lot. That's a lot of power right there. It's a lot of power. Don't let him step in the machine. That's the number one.
Stefan,
That's the number one prospect.
Stefan is not going to do nothing to Topanga Lawrence, okay?
Okay. I need to know how this is gonna happen because I'm
Okay.
ready now. I'm ready. I'm ready.
And my number 2 draft pick going to be Kevin from Saved by the Bell.
Oh wow, wow.
That's a deep cut.
Who would be my number two? Who would be my number two? I don't have to ask. It's Oswald, Disney, Mickey Mouse's big brother, the OG of OGs,
Okay.
bringing some black and white onomatopoeias to
Okay.
the field.
Okay, my third pick gonna be Elmer Fudd because I need a sharpshooter at quarterback.
If you bring it Elmer Fudd, Kirby, Kirby.
All right. Oh, you wait one goddamn minute there.
You know Kirby is OP, bro. Kirby is OP in no matter where he at.
What position you
That
gonna
boy
play?
suck him up.
He's six.
Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I couldn't resist it.
I'm so
But
disappointed.
I'm either gonna put him probably 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 wide receiver.
You know he's 6 inches tall, right?
I know.
Wide receiver.
I
Wide
know.
receiver. Wide receiver. I'm done. All right, close it out with that
He
one.
could
Man. I'm
just,
not.
he's
Yeah.
running up the field, just you do the
Yeah.
look. He inhales. He inhales. It's a wrap.
Nope. I'm done.
You can't just walk off. We didn't exit yet.
Done.
You guys, we love you guys. This is fun. Thank you for tuning in. We're gonna do more of these for sure. We just got to figure out exactly how tight the format is gonna be. But this is fun for impromptu.
This was fun for impromptu. As I normally say on JB versus the World, take care of yourselves and each other. Stay black if it applies. If you're not, then I love you anyway.
All right, y'all. We about this thing. Love y'all. Take care, sis. We gonna holler at you soon.
Yes, sir.
We out,
Yes,
y'all.
man.